Tag, hier ist der Nachtanwalt and welcome to war number 7 of season 23 where we are taking on Revolution of Xvideo. And guys, let me tell you, this was a close war. It was probably the closest war we've ever had, and you will see why. So first, scouting out my path, I will start on path 3, taking on that Emma Frost, and then the shared mini, the stealth suit Spider-Man, and then I will fight for the first time that Domino boss in the middle, and also on section 2 I will fight Hulkbuster on path 1 with Vigor and Indomitable. And again, like last war, a 6-star rank 3 Dr. Doom on Buffet and Lionheart, but this time I will bring Human Torch instead of Magneto in case he is running Mystic Dispersion at a high level as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my contribution in this war. I will only have 5 fights, but that's okay and you will see why. Also, I will feature again some fights by Mathias. This time he contributed 2 fights for me, one being a Killmonger on the stunning reflexion miniboss, and also once again he's fighting a 6-star rank 3 thing boss with his 6-star rank 3 void. But starting off, for me it meant path 3 in section 1. I only had 1 fight. It's an Emma Frost, which is great to get a charge for Corvus. She doesn't have anything special. It's just enhanced armor up and I think explosive personality. But with Corvus and Perry, I always break her armor, and that's how I can just play normal, like I would play against any other champ. So yeah, it's just a free charge for me, which is awesome. But yeah, she is a defensive character. It's once again stubborn as a global, so I gotta be careful after she throwing her SB, if I dodge it like you see there, or if I evade with dexterity, that she turns indestructible. There I just blocked it, so I don't have to remove it again. Go in, 1 combo, SB2, and she's down. So yeah, that was a really nice and easy fight. On to the next one, who is going to be Stealth Suit Spider-Man on that shared mini from section 1, passes 1 to 3. He got that Strike Counter Fury node as well as Power Focus 1, and still the Power Sting debuff incoming. After you reach 1 bar of power, you get a Power Sting debuff on you, and if you do a special while it's up, you take a Power Sting damage. But yeah, nothing too special, just let him evade, do a heavy to get the second mission, and then yeah, you see Corvus is doing really doing a lot of damage. I don't even need to throw a special. Also, he doesn't really have a lot of health. So yeah, a couple combos and he's down. And now for the first time, I will fight the mini on that node. This time it's a 6-star rank 3 Domino. Mate of mine plays the Magneto pre-fight for me. The node has power snack, which means every 7 seconds, if you activate a buff, it gets nullified and she gets a burst of power. But yeah, with Warlock it's pretty easy to control power because of her second gunshot in her combo. If it hits your block, she gets power drained a little. Also, it's not that difficult to evade her special attacks. So yeah, but because I want to be prepared and because she's a 6-star rank 3, I used the combat region boost, So in case I get a critical failure, I can heal it back or don't lose too much health. You see there it's ticking for 266. But yeah, that's okay. Just bait her SP1 or SP2 and be careful not to use dexterity too many times, as well as try not to hit her while she's lucky. Only hit her when she's lucky while parry stunned. And because of the White Magneto pre-fight ability, I can passively stun her, which is awesome. That won't fail. So yeah, there you see she gets lucky, so I just try to block and parry her, don't hit her, get to another SP2, throw it. Doesn't do that much damage because she just turned lucky again. But it's not too bad. Warlock is doing a lot of damage, one more combo, and she's down. So yeah, that fight wasn't too bad. Was pretty happy that I managed to take her down without too big of a health loss. But now let's come to a really tricky fight. At this point in the war, our opponent already cleared the map 100% and died 15 times. And at this point, we died 14 times. So we knew if we could finish the rest of the map, I think it was 7 fights left, we could actually win this war. And if we die one more time, it will be a tie, because we got 150 diversity and we thought they would too. So yeah, you see Mathias taking on a Killmonger on that stunning reflection mini-boss node with his 6-star rank 3 Omega Red, but he's not running suicides, so he is not doing that much damage against him without his death field being active from the begin. Also, he can parry him, and Killmonger is a defensive character, so he becomes indestructible all the time, and now he's at the wall. It's pretty difficult. Nice intercept there. But yeah, if you parry once, the fight is over. You don't really have a chance there. He just tried to get some space. Also, the reverberation can become a problem if he has too much power when activating it. So yeah, it's just a tricky fight. You are not allowed to parry. Now he's close to the wall, and there he parried by accident. Killmonger is at his SP2, does his SP2, and there's no chance in hell that you can survive this. So unfortunately he died, which means we are now at 15 to 15 death, which means only a tie at this point is possible. But yeah, we wanted to get that at least. So Mathias is reviving his Omega and healing him up. Really expensive, but yeah, we had to do it, and he had to do it, and he wanted to do it. I'm pretty sure about that. But yeah, go healing him up, and yeah, just try to play it a little smarter, or not smarter, but try not to parry him in any way. But yeah, good start so far. Just try to get the heavy in to get the degen on Killmonger, and perfect if you don't trigger stubborn while doing it, which he did there perfectly, but there he was too close when Killmonger did his heavy. Now he's backed up against the wall again, and now he has to dex the SP2 again, but he did that perfectly, took the first hit on the block. Yeah, now does his SP1 again to get some healing. He is again indestructible, which is just so annoying in this fight. But yeah, he's doing the best he can. It's going way better than the first time, but Killmonger is almost all the time indestructible, I'm sorry. But yeah, just try to get as many spores on him as you can, and do your heavy to lock them in and get the degen as well. And try to heal with the SP1 as much as possible. which he's doing, and he's doing it really good. Now Killmonger had too much power, so reverberation is really hurting. But yeah, he's doing a good job. He's playing careful, just try to get him down as slow as possible, or as safe as possible, I should say. Nice intercept there. And yeah, 1%, and he's down. Yeah, that was a really tough fight. Yeah, it's not that easy to get the one shot. So yeah, there you see, at this point we were even, but still had 5 fights to go. So yeah, we knew we could at least tie them, and there you see Spider-Gwen. Mini needs to get down. I still got 2 fights, and that's why I haven't showed them yet. We wanted to remove Stubborn, so I don't have that hard of a time against that Doom again. But yeah, at this point, we unfortunately knew that we couldn't win anymore, so yeah, even if I would die, it wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, first, the boss fight by Mathias against that 6-star rank 3 thing again, like he basically does in every war. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I always, or I have commented that fight so many times, so I would just let you guys watch the fight, and I will be back for my last 2 fights of this war. Yeah, 6-star rank 3 thing is just a really tough matchup, even for Matthias. So unfortunately this time he died once to him, which meant at this point we knew we lost the war. But yeah, it was a great war nonetheless for us, and I still had to do those 2 fights. But yeah, a lot of pressure just felt off because yeah, we knew we couldn't win. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to die like last war where I died 3 times to that Doom. So boost up pretty substantially, especially for that Void fight, for that Doom fight, for which I brought Human Torch. Also, because we still had a backup, the backup placed a Magneto passive stun pre-fight for me on the Hulkbuster as well as on the Doctor Doom. And there you saw, yeah, since the update, the latest update, the January update, the game just keeps on crashing. That's why I didn't edit it, because I just want to show it, because it usually, or primarily for me, it happens in the arena where it just crashes like 3 times in a row. But it also crashes in AQ as well as in AW. And if you die because of a crash in AW, if like this war for example, it's really close, it just sucks. It just sucks, and it just can't be this way. Kabam really needs to fix this. But yeah, that's why I just kept it in, didn't edit it out. But yeah, enough of that. Let's go back to the fight. So it's a Hulkbuster. He is a defensive character on Indomitable and Vigor, but yeah, it's not that tough of a fight, and especially with Corvus, I got 2 charges, which means yeah, it's a pretty easy fight. Yeah, got the passive stun via the pre-fight by White Magneto, which is awesome, but I don't really need it in this fight. But yeah, it's nice to have anyway. But yeah, you saw there, that was a really easy fight. Didn't even need to throw a special, just a couple combos, and he's down. And now the last fight of the war. Once again, I would say my new nemesis, at least on that note, 6-star rank 3 Doctor Doom. And my mate placed the White Magneto pre-fight here as well for me. So I can parry stun him without the parry, or stun him without the parry mastery, because I'm running 3 out of 3 in Despair, which means because of Lionheart I would take a pretty high degen damage if I parry him, because that would reduce his regeneration abilities by the node. So yeah, the Magneto pre-fight is really helpful in this case. Also, I have activated an indestructible boost just in case. But yeah, with Human Torch, just try to play it slow, I think. Because I got my Nova Flames, it's nice to get some more smoles, but it's not necessary. Just push into his SP2 if possible. There. Good that I had the indestructible boost. Yeah, but then it's just 1 SP2, and just, it's with Human Torch it's not that difficult of a fight. But yeah, that was my contribution to the war, and that's also the end of the war. Like I said, unfortunately we lost by 1 death, which is really sad, but yeah, can't change it. It's not the best season for us. But yeah, I hope the next wars are going to be better. But yeah, that's it for this war. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you on my next one.